Welcome to this course on developing app using Flutter. In this course, you will be learning to develop an app using the Google Flutter application, which is a development tool released by Google. Before we begin, I would like to tell all of you to just take a look at the various applications on your mobile phone. There are a varied range of applications which are built across different platforms to cater to the needs of different users. All of these applications have fancy UI built in for different purposes and also to make it look attractive to the users. So looking at how complex it looks, it definitely takes in a lot of work, effort and time. But this whole procedure is made relatively simpler by Google using their development tool, Google Flutter. The objectives of this course includes you will be learning to configure the development environment. You will be introduced to the basics of Dart programming. You will get to work with widgets and layouts. You will be able to navigate with named routes. You will learn to access product service APIs. You'll be able to connect to the MySQL database, and you'll be able to connect to the Cloud Firestore database, which is called as the Firebase. And towards the end, using all of whatever you've learned, you will also be able to build a weather app. So the description of this course. So in this course, you'll basically learn to create an app with Flutter, which is cross-platform dependent, that supports both the operating systems, Android and iOS. You'll also be able to connect to the database using REST APIs. You will develop a mobile application. It is basically a very complex and a challenging task, but however, to develop an application which supports both the operating systems, you will ideally have to code in two different languages using different frameworks. But in order to overcome this complexity, there exists mobile frameworks which supports both the operating systems. So now let's basically look at what exactly Flutter is. So it's a simple and a very high performance framework which is based on the Dart language. It provides high performance by rendering the UI directly in the operating system's canvas rather than through native framework. It also offers many ready-to-use widgets to create a modern application. So these widgets are optimized for the mobile environment, and designing the application using widgets is as simple as designing HTML. So now let's look at who this course is targeted to. You can be a full stack developer, you can be a mobile app developer, you can be a cross-platform app developer, even front-end developers. This course caters to the needs of all of you. So what are the prerequisites that you need to have before starting this course? All we require is for you to have very basic programming skills and also a little working knowledge with MySQL. So this is the lesson plan. The first lesson is Introduction to Flutter. This second lesson will introduce you to Dart programming and also help you build a simple app. The third lesson will introduce you to widgets and layouts. The fourth lesson will help you navigate between routes or pages. The fifth lesson is REST API integration. The sixth lesson will help you connect to the database. And the seventh lesson is a hands-on project where you will build a weather app with login details. So now what are the system requirements that you need for this course? So you need a system which has a minimum of 4 GB RAM, 8 GB is recommended, plus 1 GB for you to run the Android emulator. You will need 2 GB of available disk space, that is minimum, whereas 4 GB is recommended. You will need 500 MB space for IDE plus 1.5 GB for Android SDK and emulator system image, and a minimum screen resolution of 1280 x 800 pixels. So these are the environments that you will be working on throughout the course, that is on Firebase, Android Studio and Emulator, Flutter SDK, XAMPP. So this summary, in this course we basically looked at the various objectives of the course, the description based on the objectives, who the target audience of this course is, and also the prerequisites for you to take up this course, and the detailed schedule of this course. And we also looked at the various practice environments that we will be using in this course to perform the various activities. Thank you.